Fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your weekly reading with yours truly. If you're new here, I'm Ashton. I'm a psychic tarot reader since 2017. And this week, I actually wanted to do October forecasts for the collective. So that's what we're doing today. If you're watching this and as you're watching, you're thinking, this don't sound like my life, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, I would encourage you to check out one of the other two readings that I've posted today. Maybe one of those will end up resonating a little bit more for you instead. But without further ado, we're just gonna jump into it. And also make sure you come back at the end of October and rewatch this reading just to see if I predicted your life or not. Okay. Fixed signs, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know for their month of October? What do fixed signs need to know for their month of October? Okay. Fixed signs need to know. It's on the floor. I feel like you guys are having some type of leveling up this month. Like, okay, everyone get excited. So bottom of the deck, what do we have? Page of Pentacles, the Hermit reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, Four of Cups reversed. Yeah. So this is kind of interesting because I feel like as this month of October goes along, you feel like you, number one, have no control over anything. This feels very spiritual. We have the Hermit here, we've got the High Priestess, we've got even compared with the Nine of Wands is giving spiritual to me. But anyway, yeah, this is like your spirituality is like you're learning spiritual lessons this month, I feel, which in turn I feel is related to like emotional lessons or lessons surrounding how you navigate life emotionally. And I feel like it's interesting because I feel like you have like you're wearing a blindfold this entire month where you are like, I have no idea what's going on, I don't know how I'm gonna get from point A to point B, but my intuition is telling me, yes, this is awesome, go for this, do that. And that's all you know. You don't know how, you don't know why, you don't know where you're going, how you're going to get there, blah, 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 blah. It's like, I have concepts of a plan. And that is your energy this October is I have concepts of a plan, but that's about it. And it's interesting because I feel like that attitude actually gets you further than it would if you meticulously planned out your entire month to like a T. Like it's just so interesting. And I feel like I feel like your spirit team is kind of blocking me from seeing a lot because they don't want you to see a lot. They just want you to understand that this month is integral to not only your growth, but your intuitive capabilities. You're going through some sort of upgrade. Like, I feel like it's a spiritual upgrade, but I also feel like there's kind of like maybe a romantic upgrade for this collective as well. And it's just like I just wish that I could take my feeling out of my body and just project it into yours so that you could understand that everything is going to be okay this month. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. Let me look at this bottom of the deck again because let me just sit with it. The things that you're experiencing this month, I feel, are like your experiences are feeding into something that is like, I know nothing, I am useless, I don't know anything. It makes you feel new, it makes you feel bad about yourself, it makes you feel like you don't know what's going on. But it's interesting because I feel like those experiences and the things that you're going through this month, while you feel like it's not doing anything or like you feel like you're kind of a loser, I actually feel like these experiences are helping build up a bigger something bigger for you. And even though in the moment you might feel stupid, you might feel dumb, you might feel like, oh, I have no idea what's going on and I hate being new. I also feel like there's just, it's all going to work out in the wash. If you feel stupid, it probably means that it's working. Yeah, I feel like this just has like airhead energy to me too. I don't know why. Knight of Swords reversed. And I feel like you might actually be spending a lot of time with people that you don't really want to spend time with this month. And I feel like this is maybe more in a professional context, or like for some of you, it's like a friend of a friend, and you're like, I don't want to spend my time with this person, but unfortunately, I have to for some reason. And this just has the energy of making the best out of a bad situation. And I feel like there's a lot of imagination, there's a lot of daydreaming that comes with this card, where I feel like this month you're like, oh, I wish I could escape. A lot of escapism. A lot of, I wish that I could do things differently. I wish that I didn't have to do this right now. I wish that I could be home in my bed with my book, you know? And making the best out of a bad situation is remembering all of the times that you prayed and hoped for where you are, um, and realizing that your prayers were answered and that you're kind of living them, and you're like, well, that's not really what I had envisioned when I sent that prayer out, but I guess this is what I got, so I'm gonna make it work. Like, it just, that's the type of energy that this is giving for me. So let's jump into the spread. We have the High Priestess reversed, the Knight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, and Page of Swords. I feel like this is so interesting because the last reading I just did for mutable signs, it was like all reversals, and this one is all upright and one reversal. I'm like, okay, what is going on? Okay, let me just sit with this for a second. You're not being blocked from your intuition, you're being tested. This month is a test. And it's funny because literally these two cards I pulled for myself the other day, and I think I tweeted about it, like, oh, the High Priestess plus the Nine of Wands is, oh, like we challenged you, we sent you something, like your spirit team is like challenging you intuitively, and you passed. Congratulations, Spooky. And like those are the two cards I got. Like that's what that meant for me. And I tweeted about it, and I just think it's interesting that these two are coming out again because I feel like there is a spiritual lesson that is underlying your month of October.